What's up, guys? Ryan from IW Nerd here, and today we're going to be doing some predictions for the July 28th, 2025 episode of Monday Night Raw. I'm going to start with my first prediction for this episode, and it's going to be that a Bayley heel turn is going to be teased. So, just for a little backstory on this prediction, WWE announced this week that Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria at SummerSlam is going to be a no disqualification match for their women's intercontinental championship match. And I don't know, when that stipulation was announced, it kind of got me feeling that we're going to see a Bayley heel turn at SummerSlam. I just think the no disqualification stipulation kind of sets up nicely for somebody to kind of show up here and attack Lyra. So my gut says Bayley is going to be that person who shows up and attacks Lyra and helps Becky win. And I don't know, I think they have an interesting chance to do a Bayley and Becky kind of team up, like kind of a twin power / two-woman power trip type of thing that we used to see with the two-man power trip back in the day in WWF back in the day. I think there's kind of something that they can do there, and I think that could be entertaining. And that's kind of when they announce the stipulation, it just has me feeling that we're going to see Bayley potentially turn heel. So on this episode of Raw, my prediction is we're going to see kind of a Bayley heel turn get teased, or something like a Bayley partnership with Becky get teased. I'm not sure how that's going to be, just maybe a backstage segment or something to get kind of the audience thinking like, hey, what maybe this could happen. So yeah, I think there's going to be a subtle tease there, so watch out for that on this episode of Raw. Okay, my second prediction for this week's episode of Monday Night Raw is going to be a simple one. It's going to be that CM Punk is going to cut a fantastic promo on Gunther. So a little backstory is that on the last episode of Raw, we saw Gunther and CM Punk involved in a segment in the ring, and it kind of ended with Gunther dropping the mic and getting the last word. It was mostly Gunther kind of talking. So I think that CM Punk is going to get his kind of chance to respond on this next episode of Raw, and I think that Punk's going to cut a really strong promo to kind of get fans excited for their match, and maybe this promo segment kind of ends in a brawl between Punk and Gunther. That could be interesting. I could see that happening as well. But yeah, I'm expecting a really strong promo from Punk to get fans kind of excited for this match with Gunther, since SummerSlam is going to be so close to this kind of episode. Okay, so my third and final prediction for the July 28th episode of Raw is going to be that Austin Theory is going to return, and I think he will attack Grayson Waller. Just for some context, on the last episode of Raw, in a backstage segment, Grayson Waller just kind of out of nowhere announced to the New Day that he is split up from Austin Theory, and he also teased that he wanted to join the New Day. I don't actually think that Grayson is going to join the New Day. I think this is more of just like a fun little segment between them. I think this is more leading to Austin Theory returning, showing up, and attacking Waller, and then that sets up a match between Waller and Theory at SummerSlam. I guess the only hitch into this is if Austin Theory is actually seriously injured, and he might be because they did their breakup in such a weird kind of quick backstage moment. So that I could be wrong with this prediction, and that's okay. But I don't know, the way they announced it, and I don't think Waller's going to join the New Day, and I think they're kind of setting up Theory showing up and attacking Waller in what could be kind of a fun moment, and then a Waller versus Theory match could be great. Theory can kind of show up and say, you were trying to ditch me, or you're trying to get rid of me as a partner, whatever they want to do that. But I think a Waller versus Theory SummerSlam match could be good, and then they can kind of go their separate ways if their tag team isn't really working. This match, Theory versus Waller could also happen way down the road, so I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, I'm predicting on this episode, my gut just says Theory's going to return and he's going to attack Waller, and I don't think that Waller is going to actually end up joining the New Day. So let me know your predictions for the July 28th episode of Monday Night Raw in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you and love to kind of interact with you if you have any ideas or you think I'm wrong on anything. Yeah, so please let me know, and please subscribe to this channel. Any support means a lot as we grow, as try to get this channel monetized. And thanks a lot.